Hi, friends. Welcome back to a new episode of Tama Tea Time. Cheers. And wow, oops, I was gone for 3 months. So let's talk about it. If you're new around here, Tama Tea Time is the series where we sit down, grab a drink, relax, and discuss all of the happenings around Tamagotchis and virtual pets and anything adjacent to that. We talked a lot about Switch 2 this year, and this is where I update you on everything that's going on. Today's episode I think is going to be really good. I'm hoping that you like it. Tamagotchi Uni, something I haven't talked about in a while. We'll get to that in a minute. But wow, I wanted to address the fact that I have been away for 3 months. I'm so sorry. I know you guys love this series. There was a lot of things that happened in the last 3 months, but honestly, I have not been in a place to sit down and chat with you guys and be optimistic and happy. So I kind of took a little bit of a break. I'm back today because there's some exciting news around Tamagotchi Uni, but we're going to get to that in 1 second. So first, we need to talk Tamagotchi Paradise. Tamagotchi Paradise is finally out in the United States and all over the world, and it's actually available in stores. I'm finally seeing those of you who were not able to pre-order or get anything online find them in stores like Walmart and Barnes & Noble. And so it finally feels like Tamagotchi Paradise is available and everyone is now experiencing it. I, for one, have had mine since August. I've been playing it. I love it a lot. But there were many of you who were not able to get your Paradise. Your pre-order was canceled. Your pre-orders were delayed. Things were just out of stock for several months. And that kind of led to a little bit of negativity creeping into our community space. Now, my last video, not the most positive. I discussed my disappointment around the Tamagotchi Paradise launch, how those of us in the United States felt left behind. But I had a lot of hope that Tamagotchi Paradise would come out in August. We would all get it. We would all get to experience it together. And it would only be a few short weeks between the worldwide launch and when the rest of us in the United States got the Tamagotchi Paradise. Unfortunately, that did not happen. Tamagotchi Paradise is the highest demand Tamagotchi that I have ever known in my days of collecting. I've never seen anything like this. I know the global landscape is in an interesting place with tariffs and trading in the United States, but I have not seen such hype and such excitement around a Tamagotchi device that it was completely not available anywhere. After the original pre-orders from Amazon went out, they were out of stock for months. I think we are finally seeing a restock on Amazon right now. It's the first week of October. The Tamagotchi Paradise has been launched for 2 months here in the United States, and that is just crazy to me. It has been so hard for people who have waited, people who were trying to pre-order, their pre-orders got canceled. Things were pretty bad and things were pretty tough in our community. It was hard to get enough units to sell to people. Stores were supposed to stock them in September. They didn't get them till October. But I finally feel like we are through the worst of it. I'm seeing all over Instagram, Facebook, those of you who have waited, who didn't get pre-orders earlier on, you were able to get Tamagotchi Paradise in the store. So finally, after all this time, we are all together. We can all play Tamagotchi Paradise together. And wow, what a road it was to get here. Yikes. I am happy that people who want it can still get it. I am a little worried about the future of our community. The negativity that I did see creep into things while people were waiting for their Paradise was a little bit alarming. I see things that I just didn't see before in our community. I always felt like it was a very positive and happy place to be. Someplace that I myself would escape to when my job was hard, when my life was hard. And so having that negativity be there has been really tough for the last couple of months. Made me not want to really sit down and discuss community news with you guys because there was a lot of negativity around, and I had no space for it in my life. But I'm hoping now that Tamagotchi Paradise is out, we can finally be past all of those bad emotions we felt when we were not able to get the Paradise, and everyone can kind of come together in the community and experience this new Tamagotchi together now, finally, 3 months after the worldwide launch for Tamagotchi Paradise. I personally have been playing my Tamagotchi Paradise since I got it in August. I really enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun. I have actually modified it. I'm not going to show you here. I have a video coming out very, very soon about how I modified it. I love the gene mixing. I'm having a lot of fun getting characters with fun colors and different eyes. I just am a huge fan of the Paradise. So I hope you guys have been enjoying it too. I think it's gotten a little bit of mixed reviews, and it is a very different Tamagotchi device than we've seen previously. But I feel like it's a real return to our original Tamagotchi gameplay where you're nurturing a creature in a little egg. I'm excited that after all of this time, everyone can finally get their hands on one after months of it being released. If you have been a listener for a while now, you know that at the beginning of this year, I made a lot of predictions on what we would see within our Tamagotchi community. My hope was that we would get one additional year of the Tamagotchi Uni. The reason why I predicted this is that this year is the 29th anniversary of the launch of the original Tamagotchi in 1996, and next year, in 2026, will be the 30th anniversary. My thought was that the 30th anniversary would be a really, really big year for Tamagotchi and a brand new device, something like the Paradise, coming out then. So that was my prediction back in January. We found out that Tamagotchi Paradise was coming out this year, and I thought, wow, the Uni, it's done. We're all done with it. It's impossible to find brand new anymore. And if people do have it new in box, it is very, very expensive on eBay. You're not finding it in any stores anywhere. So my thought was that they were done with the Tamagotchi Uni. And I thought that was kind of sad because I personally wanted one more year of it, and I really thought we would get one more year of it. So we haven't had a lot of Tamagotchi Uni things going on since the Paradise has released. The Uni got a single DLC that kind of got us excited for the Paradise. The DLC was called The Lab, and it didn't have a lot in it, but it had some information about the Tamagotchi Paradise, and that was it. That was the last DLC we have heard about, the last DLC that's been released. And that was at the beginning of July this year. So I've been kind of telling people that Tamagotchi Uni is done. They're not done with the monthly games you can still play. They're not done giving you items through Wi-Fi, so you can still download items. They're giving them free every week or so. There's still a lot of gameplay and use coming with the Uni, but I did not expect the news that I heard this week. And that is what spawned this episode of Tama Tea Time. It is that Bandai Japan, through their premium Bandai website, will be launching 2 brand new Tamagotchi Uni shells. And they announced the release of a new DLC later this year. I honestly, after months of no news and no DLC, was absolutely floored that this is happening. I mean, I can't say that my predictions were correct, but pretty close. So they are still supporting the Uni. They're still making content for it, even though the premium Bandai website is Japan only. The DLC will be able to be downloaded by anyone. The 2 new shells are actually a collaboration with Esther Bunny. There will be 2 brand new Tamagotchi Uni shells. One will be called the Aura Pink, and the other one will be the Prism White. And the pictures probably don't do them justice. I usually find that Tamagotchis look way cooler in person than they do in the picture, but translucent shells have got me feeling quite a way. I'm really excited about these two. I think they are very cool. They will not be coming out to the United States that I know of or anywhere else in the world. Premium Bandai does not sell to proxies, so you cannot get someone to buy it for you and ship out of Japan. But my hope is that potentially one of the sites like Japan You Want or Zenin TCG will get their hands on some of these Tamagotchis and sell them on their store. I am just very, very excited that they are still continuing to support the Uni. Now, this looks like support through at least early 2026. There is not an actual release date for the DLC. The pre-orders for this on Premium Bandai will be up through the end of November. They'll be shipping the devices in December. So my thought is that we'll see the DLC in December or January this coming year. I cannot believe I'm sitting here talking about Tamagotchi Uni, especially since the Paradise just came out and we finally all have access to it. But wow, I am really excited. I don't know if this is going to be the end of the Tamagotchi Uni. There's a part of me that feels like there might be more coming from this type of device in the future. I think those of us in the community who have been speculating for a little bit are hoping that this becomes like a Uni 2.0. Like next year they release like a really awesome updated version of the Uni for the 30th anniversary. But for now, I don't know. We're going to see these devices. If you're in Japan, awesome. You can pre-order right from Premium Bandai. I'm so jealous. I love the looks of both of these devices. They do remind me, though, of the Sanrio and the Pink Uni. Just kind of like pastel-y. Like this Prism White has the same blue buttons as my Pink Uni. But I think they look great. I would love to have one on my wrist when I go to conventions, but you know what? Maybe I'll get one, maybe I won't. Probably not. The Japan exclusive items are very hard to get, but the fact that we will see some DLC, this Esther Bunny, looks really cute. There's different characters that we will get. Not a ton of information on this DLC yet, but I'm hoping there will be more information in the future. Tamagotchi Uni still being supported, and I am so thrilled that this is happening. I'm a big Uni fan. If you ask me what my favorite Tamagotchi device is, I think I still answer Tamagotchi Uni. I am loving the Paradise right now, so that might actually surpass it at some point, but the Uni is everything to me. You can get different characters, there's DLC, there's downloadable updates, they send you things like money and items, there's always something new to do with it. The monthly games are competitive and like really, I don't know, I think they're really fun. But yeah, I get it. This news had a lot of mixed reactions from folks within the community. I think because it's not going to be available outside of Japan, or if it is, it'll probably be very, very expensive. But we shall see what happens with our Tamagotchi Uni, and I'm so happy to report that it's not over yet. All right, now we're up to our section where we discuss other news within the community. Outside of the device, I have been telling people that the community is rapidly growing and that people are starting to meet up in person, and that if you can and you are able to, go online, look on Instagram, look on Facebook, I think you can find meetup groups all over the world. And I'm so excited. I went to a meetup group finally for the first I went to a meetup group in my area. It was a brand new group that was put together back in August. I had a blast. I've also enjoyed meeting people from the New York City and New Jersey groups. I just think that all of this is so amazing that Tamagotchi is still a thing. And I love that the community of people is so wonderful. The reason why I'm rambling about this is I've been very big into community this year. I went to the Tamagotchi Spring Celebration. I met people in person. I'm still doing things with people in person. And I absolutely love that. It's been great that it's been going for me beyond the device. That I think that all of you should join me and make some friends in real life and enjoy Tamagotchi together. Bandai has been really big this year about bringing the Tamagotchi out of the device, taking it out on the road, And what just ended recently was their big US road tour. Now, I was really jealous. I was not able to go to any of the stops. They did a thing in New Jersey in the spring. So the US tour actually started in Chicago this year and went all the way from Chicago down through Texas and over to California. And it ended just this past weekend in Irvine, California. And I've seen a lot of you actually got a chance to go. I was excited to watch videos and pictures and see everyone having such a great time with Tamagotchi. They're saying that at every stop, the event was just packed full of people, fans, new people, people buying different Tamagotchi devices, people enjoying the games, and just people enjoying Tamagotchi in real life. And I'm really all about that. I'm so excited that you guys got to go and see this event. I'm jealous I couldn't, but there are people who have posted about it. There's pictures, videos. Panda Buddy made a whole video about the Chicago stop. So even if you weren't able to experience it yourself, you can see what it was like online. And wow, you guys, I'm so jealous. That strawberry milk Tamagotchi connection is one that I've wanted to add to my collection. I'm so jealous that you guys got to get it. And all of these exclusive items. Oh, I'm so jealous. I wish I could have gone. I'm hoping that they continue doing things like this in the future, getting out there, getting people excited about Tamagotchi. This is what it's all about, the community. This is the best part of this little hobby that we have this amazing community. And so, yes, I have been harping about getting out there and meeting people if you can. I think it is a great time. Speaking of meeting people, now I will only be there for a day, but by the time this episode comes out, it will be New York Comic Con. And I'm excited to announce that I will be there Friday, just throughout the day. I am taking the train down super early in the morning and will be there through the evening. And I'm going to go check out the Tamagotchi booth, meet some people. There are some friends in the community that are part of the New York City Club that will be at the convention. So I'm excited to meet people, hang out, connect my Tamagotchi Paradise. That's really what this is all about. So if you are at New York Comic Con, you listen to this episode before, come say hi. I will probably be hanging around the Tamagotchi booth. I will be making content. I'm just really excited about this opportunity to get down, check out New York Comic Con. I have never been. I'm a little nervous. I'm afraid it's going to be a little bit overwhelming, but I am excited to meet you guys and connect Paradise and buy some merchandise. There is convention exclusive things that are going to be there. So I'm really excited for the event. And if you're there, say hi. I do remember all you guys who come by and say hi to me. So I can't wait to go. And I will definitely be making some content. So if you're not able to go, you can see what it's all about. Well, friends, I've talked so much that my voice is starting to get a little hoarse. This episode, I hope you enjoyed. We discussed where we're at with Tamagotchi Paradise, brand new launch, how the Tamagotchi Uni is still around, and events that have been happening within our community through the Tamagotchi brand. I'm very excited to see what's coming next. I can say that it doesn't look like the Tamagotchi brand is having a panel at New York Comic Con. I don't think we're going to get any announcements this year like we did last year, so I guess we'll just have to stay tuned and see what kind of news comes out for the Tamagotchi brand. But this one feels pretty big. The Uni getting a new refresh, some additional shells, a new DLC. I'm very excited for the future of Tamagotchi, and I'm excited to get out there and meet some of you in person. I'm looking forward to things turning around for our community. I'm hoping the negativity kind of dissipates now that Tamagotchi Paradise is out. I'm hoping people are enjoying getting out there, going to events, meeting the Tamagotchi brand in person, and just meeting fellow fans as well and making those connections. I think that's what this is all about. Well, friends, I'm going to get going, but I will see you in the next one. Bye.